Hi, everyone. It's Jerry at the Fledge. Welcome to my new little experiment called 10,000 Fledges. And I just want to explain a couple things to you. First of all, this is only a 5 minute show, so I'm going to do it fairly quickly. I don't know if it's going to be per day or per week or what yet. It is based on something that David Smith and I started to announce in March. So on March 7th, we had a live story core up on the stage. You can watch it on our YouTube channel if you'd like, where David interviewed me about the Fledge and about what the Fledge is. And we also on that day announced a Fledge fund that we would be starting to help fund different ventures in the community. We announced the Fledge.community, which is a marketplace and whatnot for local people to trade and barter and use Fledge coin and things like that. We also announced Fledge coin, which is our cryptocurrency that is coming, that we hope to have done fairly soon. And then like a few weeks later, we're going to announce the initiative called 10,000 Fledges. But COVID came along and it made us rethink what we were doing, and it's delayed a lot of stuff and it hurt our revenue and it made us have to pivot in some ways and get more resilient and whatnot. And what is happening is things are coming back and we've got it figured out again, and we're starting to sort through how to get these initiatives going. So you're going to see a lot of activity around the Fledge Fund, a lot of activity around the Fledge.community, and a lot of activity around Fledge Coin. But I also want to start the activity with 10,000 Fledges. And this is exactly what it sounds like. We have an initiative to try to put 10,000 Fledges around the world. Now, I know this sounds very big and overwhelming and I guess atrocious, but anybody with an undertaking like this needs to imagine it as already happening. So I can already envision what 10,000 Fledges look like. I've already built global companies before. I know how to roll things out like this. Now it's just a matter of getting it moving and getting the right people to help us out. And the right people are the people in our community right now that already do this, and or that are already helping us with it. So what I want to do is spend 5 minutes every once in a while to answer different questions. So one of the questions is, what is the Fledge? And I know people ask this all of the time. And we've got lots of answers about we're an ideation and makerspace and incubator and all of this, or we're a community center. And we're really not ever it's we are those things, but only for a minute or only for some people. Other people wear a community center, some people wear a meeting space, some people wear all these different things. So the only thing I want to try to accomplish today is to try to define what is the Fledge. So I sat with my daughter Raven and we talked it through a little bit. And what we came up with is that it's a community safe space first and foremost. So it is a space that the community can use and they can come here and be safe. Now, anyone in the community can come, and that's our radical inclusion part, right? So we want everybody in the community to come. And then once we gather here and we start talking with each other and we start going on journeys with each other, we start to identify what the problems within the community are and what potential solutions for the community could be. And as we gather or work through what the problems are, what the solutions are, we come up with strategies and plans to implement those solutions to strengthen our community. And then we go out and we make it happen one way or another, whether it's bootstrapping or finding someone that can help us fund it or the community chipping in. We do whatever it takes to make this happen because we want to strengthen our community. So the Fledge, is the space. It does have these different things that you can call it, but at the end of the day, we're a place where people gather to strengthen their community. And I know that sounds really simple and all of that, and I'm sure we're much more complicated than that, but that's what we are. And we do that by attracting and inviting people. So all of you are invited to come to the Fledge anytime that you want. We welcome and include you in everything from the chores to the decisions to whatever. You are included immediately, and we discover and create together. We're on a journey. We're not here to fix things or fix people or change the way everybody behaves. We're on a journey. We're just walking. We're walking to the salt mines like Gandhi did. And once we figure out that discovery and that creation, we then move into a sustain and share. And so this is what we're trying to do. We think that if 10,000 communities around the world had 10,000 Fledges, that we could solve a lot of problems. We could strengthen the community. We could start to rely less on things like the police or the government or economic relief or whatever it is. And we become more resilient. We become strong. We have a stronger future ahead of us and a happier group of people. So remember, our mission is to create opportunity to pursue happiness and to fight for liberty and justice for all. We are radically and hyper inclusive, and we're going to start a conversation about how we get 10,000 Fledges out here. And I hope you enjoy the journey. So that's all I have for today. Thank you very much.